everyone. Thank you guys all for attending. My name is Mrs. Goolsby. Most of you already know that I'm the school counselor here. But we're here because you all showed interest in having a self-esteem group. And so I wanted to get everyone together and kind of discuss this topic. We're going to be talking about what it means, what self-esteem means, how it affects us personally. But first, I'd like to talk about confidentiality and what that means, because that's going to be something that's really important for these different sessions. So what do we think that means? Who wants to give us some examples of what confidentiality could mean?
Privacy.
Privacy.
Keeping the information to yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Trust.
That's a good one. Yeah, no, that's that's perfect. So in this group and with any kind of counseling situation, obviously everything is kept confidential. And anything that's said in this room, in this space, I don't want it leaving the room. I know that in high school it can be gossipy, but since we're all here, we know that we're going to respect this space. 3 things, though, that I do have to share about confidentiality is I do have to report, and we all are responsible for this as well, reporting if you share that you plan to hurt yourself, if you share that someone is hurting you, or that what's the other one? If you plan to hurt yourself, if someone's hurting you, or if you plan to hurt other people, then of course those are things that we have to share. But anything else will not leave this room unless we discuss otherwise. Unless we think it's important for it to leave the room at some point, then we will discuss that. But let's go around the room first and kind of just like get to know each other a little bit. We're going to be talking about some personal subjects, so I think it's good to get to know each other. And this whole session is just going to be about introducing each other and kind of, it's just an orientation. So I will start. I will say my name, and I'll say 2 words that I can describe myself, and then we'll go around the circle and do the same. So again, my name is Mrs. Goolsby. 2 words that describe me are animated and loyal. Go ahead.
My name is Daphne, and 2 words that describe me is generous and determined.
Okay.
My name is Brittany, and 2 words that describe me is motivated and bubbly.
Good. I'm Ellie, and 2 words to describe me are strong-willed and caring.
I'm Jessica, and 2 words that describe me is I'm loud and caring.
Awesome. All positive attributes that we decided to discuss about ourselves, which is a good thing. I think that's the first thing that we do kind of want to discuss. You know, we don't really want to dig into the negative attributes right away, especially when you're in a group of new people. But I think that's good. I think that's good that we started off on that note. Of course, we will get deeper, and we will start sharing more personal things, which is our hope at least. But that's a good start. So because we will be talking about some sensitive subjects, I'd like to set some ground rules of what we should do to respect this space and how we're going to, if those ground rules aren't followed, how we will handle that as well. So first, with the ground rules, what are some ideas of how we could respect this space?
No laughing if anyone else is saying something.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good one.
Yeah, just let people finish sharing their whole story before interjecting or adding their 2 cents.
Yeah. Anything else? We already talked about confidentiality, obviously.
And sensitive?
Be time sensitive. That's true. Yeah. Jessica, anything that comes to mind? Yeah, I think those are pretty good. So we're going to be time sensitive. We are going to respect confidentiality. We are going to make sure that people are finished with their stories and be respectful, not laughing or judging people for any of their the things that they share. Can we all agree to these terms?
Yes.
Yeah. And if these terms aren't followed, do you guys have any kind of this is your group. I'm just here to facilitate. So if you guys, what would happen if someone broke one of those rules? Like, how do you think that we should go about handling that situation? Yeah, definitely.
We can point out, address the issue and why we're breaking the rule, and just
Yeah. So
work
maybe
from there.
Yeah, some iMessages, like Brittany, when you did this, or I mean that's not an iMessage, but Brittany, this made me upset or whatever. Yeah, definitely. I don't think that we're gonna have any problems, obviously, with that. But if we do, then we'll address it at the time. So we are going to play a little game. Who has played Two Truths and a Lie? Has everyone played that game? Okay. So normally that game is played as an icebreaker, and I'd like to do that now. These topics can be as personal or impersonal as you would like them to be. They don't need to be anything serious if you don't want them to be, but you are welcome to do that as well. I will also play with you guys, so that you guys can get to know me a little bit better also. So why don't we take a couple minutes, write down 2 truths and a lie, and then we will share these topics. Are we done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I just want to get it over with. All right, so here are my 3 truths and a lie.
Okay.
2 truths, sorry. I'm a pastor's daughter. I play volleyball, and I'm scared of dogs.
How should we go about answering this? Do we want to collaborate? Yeah, we'll pick out the lie as a team.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jessica, what do you think the lie is?
You played volleyball.
What do I say?
No, you don't say it. I think that's the lie also.
I think the dog.
That's what I was thinking.
The dog. Okay. So we're on the fence. Okay.
Well, we could keep it as everybody has their own.
That's true. Yeah, totally. Okay. Yeah.
I guess we'll see who's right, who's wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I am not afraid of dogs.
Okay. Perfect. Who wants to go now?
I will.
Okay.
So I own a Jeep, I have a cat, and I'm not naturally blonde.
I'm gonna go with number 3.
That was not naturally blonde. I think I'll do 3 too.
Is the lie?
Yeah.
I'll do cat.
Yeah, I'll do cat.
It is cat.
Okay, now I will go. So my statements are: I have a giant pet turtle, I have 1 brother, or I was born in Tennessee.
You have a giant pet turtle.
Tennessee.
I was good.
I'd say the turtle.
Okay, my lie is that I was born in Tennessee. I do have a giant pet turtle.
Really?
Yeah.
It's literally
Yeah, it's a monster-sized turtle. I got him when he was only the size of my palm, and he's like the turtles in the zoo.
He's in the zoo?
No, he lives over at my aunt's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Daphne, do you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I auditioned for American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the soundtrack, and my first job was at Taco Bell.
What a great first job to have. I like that.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, I think Taco Bell.
I'm gonna say the soundtrack.
I'm confused that I don't know this answer.
That's why
Just on a soundtrack?
I did. Okay, so I'll go in order. I did work at. That was my first job. It was Taco Bell.
How did I never know that?
I was on a soundtrack, and the lie was I did not audition for American Idol.
God, you got all of that.
Yeah, you did.
I feel like I know
It's
it.
okay.
You did that. And then, I don't know.
Okay. I was born in Vegas. I broke my back on a child's inflatable obstacle course, and I don't like dogs.
Oh.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, I was born in Vegas. I broke my back on a child's inflatable obstacle course, and I don't like dogs.
You don't like dogs, is the lie.
I'm gonna go with you were born in Vegas.
I'm gonna go with that too. Vegas.
Yeah.
I was born in Vegas, and my lie was that I don't like dogs. I have
Wow,
two dogs.
Daphne, you've been.
She's on it. Erin got everything right. That's amazing.
So, do you have high self-esteem?
I do. Kind of.
Well, that was fun. Thank you guys for sharing and for participating in that activity. We will be meeting again next week. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of get all of you guys together and kind of introduce you to what this process is going to be like. As you can see, it's pretty lighthearted. We will get into some more sensitive subjects, but that will be at later times. And how are you guys feeling as a group? How are you? Do you feel like this is a good group dynamic for you? Are you still interested in participating and all of that? Everyone's feeling good. Does anyone have any questions for me or for any of the other members as far as what this process will be like or anything like that? You guys are feeling okay so far? Okay, good. Next week we will go over the definition of self-esteem and how it relates to each of our lives as individuals. Again, I will remind you guys that confidentiality will be huge. I want everyone to feel comfortable in sharing their different levels of self-esteem because some of us will be very high and some of us might be really low. You never know. So I just want it to be open, an open forum for everyone. But again, thank you all so much for participating, and I'll see you again next week.
Thank you.